did he?
Uh-huh.
Well, in 1939, I signed up for the CCC camp, which was a Civilian Conservation Corps. And my buddy who lived next door to us signed up with me. They took him and didn't take me. So later on, they did take me, and I went to Portal, Arizona, one of those exotic places. And we stopped at San Simon, Arizona. We were on Pullman train. We slept. The next morning we woke up. Somebody asked that porter, "Where are we at?" "You is in San Simon, Arizona," is what he said. So we went on down to Portal, and I got into a good fight down at Portal. One of them guys was in there, and his long, tall buddy with big bullets. They went down and stole some apples from old Applejack. Had an apple orchard, and he came back in, and he threw that apple at me. It landed on my bed. I kicked it off. So he picked it up and put it back on my bed and told me that he wanted that apple on my bed. So I got up and kicked it off again, and he pulled a knife on me. So I told him, "Put that knife up if you want to fight." So he took a swing at me, and I hit him in the nose as hard as I could, and his nose started bleeding real bad. So his big buddy took him down to the end of the barracks where the restroom was, and he came back up there, and in the meantime, we were all sitting on the side of our beds, and he walked past me, and he had his shoes off in his hand. And he walked past me and wheeled around, hit me in the head with his shoe right over my right eye. And my eye, it fell down over my eye, blinded me, and I was bleeding real bad out of there. So I jumped on him again, knocked him down on the bed. There was another man's bed, and both of us bleeding like stuck hogs, and bled all over his bed. And so they finally got us separated, and they took him down to got the lieutenant, and they took him and his buddy over to Rodeo, New Mexico, and told him to get out and don't come back and catch the first freight train out. They didn't even pay his way home. So that was my first experience as being a CC. I stayed in 6 months, came back, and then I stayed out 6 months and went back in again, and I went to Duncan, Arizona. When I was in the CCC camp, and the Indians chased me, a foreman and I went over to Canebrake in Arizona to get a load of posts. On the way back, about 10 Indians driving about 10 cows down the middle of the road, and they wouldn't get out of the way. So the foreman was driving the truck, and he kept on bumping the horses' hind feet, and finally got through, and here come those Indians chasing us down the road. So one of the Indians drove up the side of us, held his head out the door and says, "Okay, I see you. I see you in town someday." And I guess he aimed to kill us. So that was it. At Kanab, Utah, they used to make movies out there all the time, and they was making the Union Pacific. I think it was Union Pacific or
Western Union.
Western Union, or one of the two. And when they got through making the movie, those Indians all got to go see the movie free. And they'd sit there and say, "That's me, that's me." And it went up and get killed, and he's sad he got killed. He gets really in a whole movie. But they would always want to go see themselves in the movie. That's it. Okay, when I was up at Canal one time, I was skating on a skating rink, and the skating rink was a tennis court. It was concrete. It wasn't a wooden floor. And I was skating with this girl, and I guess those boys were jealous or something or other because they fired in the back of them and knocked me down and fell on top of me. And my knee was all like a T across, knocked out a joint and was real bad looking shape. And that girl that I was skating with knocked her skates off and took off running. And I thought she was leaving me there. But she ran out there and grabbed her pickup and backed it up to the skating rink and loaded me in there and took me down to the hospital. And the old doctor pulling on my leg. I told him, quit pulling on my leg. I'm going to kick you if you quit pulling on it anymore. And he told me, well, put him to sleep. So they chloroformed me, I think, and put me to sleep. And I woke up and I asked the old girl, what are y'all still here for? I said, what do you mean still here for? She said, you just been asleep a minute. But they had my leg jerked back in place. And so I went on back to camp. That's it.
So,
When I was in a CCC camp at Fredonia, Arizona, they always sent a truck to town on Saturday night. Anybody that wanted to go to town. Well, on the way back, those roads at that time didn't have any bridges. You just had a dip down in the road. For some reason or another, the truck driver turned over the truck and everybody spilled out. One of those boys was running around hollering, I'm blind, I'm blind. You know, to find out his eyes were full of mud and dirt. And they put those boys all in the hospital up at Canab, Utah. And they didn't have enough nurses up there to take care of them, so it conscripted some of the CC camp boys to go up there and be nurses. And old Pangia Pickens was one of them. And he didn't like that much, but it made him do it anyway. And didn't nobody get hurt bad. They just got skinned up, bruised a little bit. Now that was out of that story.